Hey guys, it's Mimi
and Willow,
and we back
switching it up.
Okay, so today me and Willow are gonna talk about our top 5 shows that we watch on Netflix. So to start off, let's do the last one. My last one was Black Mirror. I just feel like it's just super underrated and like people just don't appreciate like the messages that it's trying to talk to us about, like technology and like our future and how it's going to impact us, and like the name, like Black Mirror, like your phone's a black mirror because it's black and like mirror, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
I just feel like that's cool.
I like the name part of it, but I just couldn't get into it. Like, it's just not my like
and they had that
type
movie,
of like
the freaking movie, the
show.
The Bandersnatch, and it's like interactive. It's a Netflix first like interactive movie where you can make the decisions.
Right, but I honestly, I was making it like I didn't really get that movie like that. Maybe I'm just like not.
I feel like it's just
there,
deeper.
But you know.
Well, no, it's not even there. It's just like mind blowing.
Yeah,
I guess, or like what, like.
But I haven't really tried to sit down and watch Black Mirror, so I can't really say I don't like it. But
what was your 5?
Oh, my 5th one was All American.
Okay.
And it was really hard for me to make this list because I've watched a bunch of like good shows,
right,
binge-worthy shows, right, but out of all like the best top 5, I say All American because I don't know. It's really good because it's more like relatable. Not really relatable, but you know, with teenagers and stuff and like, you know.
That's true. I feel like that would be my 6.
In high school, but.
That's good. My 4 is Society. That's just like, that's another underrated show that people don't appreciate. Like, it's just, like, if you think about it, would we really want to be stuck in a town, like, with our class?
Our graduating class?
Our graduating class, like, that would be crazy.
There's so much, like high-headed people, like, we would just clash. Argue.
I feel like we would end up.
But that could be a good thing sometimes. Eye-opening, you could open, you know. But no, I would not. It's just
super realistic. Like, the first night they party because everybody's super excited, like, no parents or whatever. But then it just gets deeper and, like, who's going to be in charge? And, like, that's when everything's just going to get in an argument.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
especially with our class. Like, we just have a lot of different personalities would just clash.
I've heard that show is good. I think I tried to watch it, but it didn't really like work. Maybe I'll try again. My 4th one was Jane the Virgin.
Okay.
I just like the chaos in the show.
It is very chaotic.
I'm a chaotic person. So it's like, you know, it was just crazy how like she got inseminated with a stranger's
sperm.
Yeah. I don't remember if she used to like have a crush on him before.
She like met him.
So like it wasn't like a complete stranger, but like they still had nothing to do with each other.
That's
really.
So true. And she was with the whole other she was dating, what's his name?
But it's really crazy because you know she was like saving herself for marriage,
right?
And you end up pregnant with
the whole other
with someone else's baby.
Yeah, and like it was nobody's fault. But
so it became really like a big love triangle, and then like legal stuff got in it, like with his hotel and stuff. But yeah, it was just always something. And I like a show that keeps me on my toes. So I was team Raphael. So, you know.
My 3rd, Grand Army, because everybody should know why. It's just like a great show. How can you not like? It's just so good, and it's not like relatable, but it's relatable in the sense of like crazy stuff that you could like see teenagers going through. But in terms of us being like suburban kids versus those are like city kids and they're like in New York, that's totally different from Chicago.
Yeah, I watched Grand Army. It was a really good show. It just didn't make it on my list. Maybe if we did like 10, it'd be like closer, you know, in the list. Yeah. But it just wasn't there. And I liked how they brought up the topic of like really debating on like what does no mean when it comes to like rape and like
just a controversial topic that people like don't talk about all the time. Yeah, sure. What was your 3?
My 3rd one was Money Heist. I really don't know why I like this show so much. It was the first show that I like binge watched in the beginning of like quarantine.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, really, it was like a professor who was like, they called him the professor. Like he wasn't like an actual like college professor, but he was like the mind behind the whole thing, and like he told them what to do, like how this was gonna like, and of course it was like obstacles, like it didn't play out smoothly.
But how did you even watch that if it's like, isn't it in Spanish?
Yeah, but I didn't realize that until someone told me. Like I didn't realize the word. I did not realize it was off, and it made me like think. So I went back and I watched it in Spanish, even though I can't understand. Like I watched it in Spanish, and I'm like, wow, like the voices are different. Like that's not even like.
Yeah, it's totally different. Yeah. Did you think it would have been like? Did you think it would have been the same?
I don't know what to think, but I didn't notice until someone told me that, so it didn't really bother me that much. But it still was really good. There was some deaths, but every good show has deaths.
This is something that we got to debate because like you chose Vampire Diaries to number 1, and I chose you for number 1,
and I chose you for number 2,
and I chose Vampire Diaries for number 2.
I'm kind of biased. I think Vampire Diaries is the best TV show in the world. I've been addicted to this show since elementary school. The first show I've ever binged besides Pretty Little Liars. But yeah, it's just the Damon and Elena, the Caroline, Tyler, Matt, Stefan, like
everything.
Bonnie,
yes. No, for real though.
But yeah, it's just my favorite show. My favorite character is Damon. That's my favorite couple, Damon and Elena. Kind of more on the toxic side.
I mean, I love that show with like all my like. I'm watching it again. It's a really good show. But I just feel like you is just so like crazy. Like when I first watched it, like you don't like he thinks about every single thing. Like that is.
And I feel like
how would you
don't think I'm crazy? Don't think I'm crazy. But like. I'm like him in a way, not with like the stalking and killing people and like, but I think of every possible scenario there could be. I'm kind of like
you could be sneaky.
Yeah, I'm
you just
sneaky.
Gotta be thinking. Yeah,
I am.
You gotta think about every single aspect. But it's just the way that he like gets away with everything, and then people want to like ask who, like they don't even think to ask, like think that he's crazy.
And then he met his match.
Yes.
So it was like,
so at this point, and then even season 3, like I feel like they go into the next season like really well.
Yeah, it's
like they went from
season
1. Yeah, they went from season 1 to season 2 like really smoothly. Like why he moved to LA, and then with season 2 like ending it with looking through the neighbors, like what was it, their fence or whatever.
Yeah,
like it all just transitioned really well.
Yeah, it's a really good show. I really like you too. And I also binge watched that. I finished that so fast, which I need to stop doing. I need to give myself some time. But it's just, I'm just biased with Vampire Diaries. It's just the best show on Netflix. It
is. I would recommend it for sure.
I've been on Team Damon since the beginning.
I don't know. I'm kind of over Damon now, but that's another discussion for another day. So, all right. That's it. We'll see y'all back. Bye.